What you are watching are events that will lead to the murder of one of these men. It is the 1994 World Cup. Andres Escobar scores an own goal. He will pay for it with his life. Andres Escobar was 27 years old when he played for Colombia in the 1994 FIFA World Cup. He was a defender throughout his career, playing for Colombian club Atlético Nacional before making his debut on the national team in 1988. He had the reputation of being decent and kind and earned a nickname as the Gentleman for his clean play style and his calm and collected demeanour on the pitch. The 1994 World Cup was hosted in the United States. Colombia was placed in Group A alongside Romania, Switzerland and the host country, the US. At the time there were rumours that Colombia's team had become entangled with drug cartels and betting syndicates, who are alleged to have used death threats to influence team selection. In their first game on June 18th, Colombia played Romania and suffered a shock loss of 1-3. On the 22nd of June, Colombia faced the United States. Colombia were the favourites to win, but the US team resisted them for a scoreless half hour. Then, in the 35th minute, American midfielder John Harkes crosses a ball into the Colombian penalty box. Andres Escobar reaches out to intercept it, but inadvertently deflects the ball into his own goal, giving the US a 1-0 lead. The US goes on to win the game 2-1. After losing their first two games, Colombia faced elimination. To progress to the next round, they would have to win their upcoming game against Switzerland, and Romania would have to lose in their match against the US. Colombia beat Switzerland 2-0, but Romania won. The Colombian team was headed home. Obviously unhappy with Colombia's poor performance and his contribution to it, Andres Escobar still maintained a positive outlook in an interview about the World Cup. "It's been a most amazing and rare experience. We'll see each other again soon because life does not end here." Tragically, his words would prove untrue. 5 days after Colombia's match with Switzerland, on July 1st, Escobar was joined by friends on a night out in Medellin city. Escobar had been advised by friends and family to keep a low profile in the wake of his own goal, fearing he may catch the ire of his countrymen. But Escobar was undeterred. He had made an honest mistake and was probably embarrassed by it, but he wasn't going to hide away in shame. As he said, life moves on. As the night progressed, Escobar and his friends found themselves in a nightclub, where the friends split up. At around 3 a.m, Escobar was alone in his car in the parking lot outside the club, when 3 men approached. They began arguing with Escobar, produced handguns, and opened fire with a .38 caliber pistol, striking Escobar 6 times. It was reported that the killer shouted "goal" with every shot, mocking the football player as he murdered him. After the 3 men escaped in a pickup truck, Andres Escobar made it to hospital, but he died of his injuries less than an hour later. Later that day, police arrested Humberto Castro Munoz and charged him with the murder of Andres Escobar. Munoz was known to work for the Gallon brothers, who ran a drug trafficking criminal gang. Prosecutors believed that the brothers had a substantial sum of money bet on Colombia and perhaps blamed its loss on Escobar and his own goal. They believed Munoz and his accomplices, who were never convicted, were ordered to kill Escobar in retaliation for losing the cartel their betting money. Although the prosecution couldn't prove the Gallon brothers had ordered the execution, Munoz was found guilty of murder in June 1995 and sentenced to 43 years in prison. He was released in 2005 for good behaviour. Andres Escobar left behind a fiancée who he was due to marry just months after his death, as well as many fans of Colombian football who still hold the gentleman in high regard even to this day, particularly fans of his club, Atlético Nacional. Internationally, the incident tarnished Colombia's reputation and cemented in the minds of many that the country was a dangerous place, a place where the high crime of making a mistake in a football match could leave a man spending his last moments riddled with bullets.
With Caligiuri overlapping on the far side, sends it inside, it's an own goal! The USA gets the score. Escobar on the own goal, and the United States leads Colombia 1-0.